nicht du. Du sollst mal hierher kommen, du alter Landstreicher. Deine Papiere. Zeig mir deine Papiere.
Didn't take you long to catch up. You're a brave and a stupid man. What does it feel like to be back in the field?
How should it feel?
For you, dangerous. How did you come over? Forget I asked, but you're sweating still from the cold. You come to see your Brahms Ford and tell him it's all right now, yes? I could have done that for you, Bernd. If you're looking for the gun, I dropped it in the river. I had to bring you Mr. Trent round the corner, Bernd. He was going to blow the whole Brahms network.
You murdered him, Rolf.
He was going to betray all of us, the whole Berlin system.
Giles Trent didn't know Brahms' network from a Mozart piano concerto.
Then why did Max Binder run?
Because he was on the game with all of you.
But why all the questions and checks?
Because someone guessed, or knew, that I'd set up the network. Which, of course, is when they found out whatever black market racket it was that you were all running together.
That's why Max had to bolt, Rolf.
Trent was leaking to the KGB. When he found me in his room, he thought I was his contact.
We wanted him to go on leaking. It's called disinformation, Rolf.
You killed the wrong bloody man and left your prince all over me.
I was trying to help you.
He was bait.
He was an agent. How was I to know that you turned him?
Giles Trent was nobody.
So I killed the wrong man.
Go on, young man. Back to bed with you.
You're from the KGB. You're my goodbye contact. That's what you said. He wasn't even afraid of me. Do you bait a line in London because you have a second spy? Is that why you're here? Because Brahms 4 will tell you who is the second spy? You know what I think? I think tomorrow, when you go to see your Brahms 4, you will find that he's been dead for 10 years and the KGB been pulling our legs all this time.
You'd love to know who he was, wouldn't you? Carrying his messages for 15 years, never seeing his face.
You will need some help tomorrow, Bernd.
If you're going to tell me I've been away too long, sitting at a desk in London, I'll strangle you.
But it's true.
Yes, well, thank you, everybody. Boring old lunch at Santini's, dear. Lubricating the Home Office.
Any news from Berlin?
Oh, do stop worrying, Fiona. He'll be all right. He's got our full backup.
Oh, that makes me feel a whole lot happier.
Frightened he's done a bunk, Fiona?
He hasn't been over the wall for 5 years, Dickie. That's what frightens me.
Wir unterbrechen jetzt für ein paar Minuten und jeder widmet sich noch einmal seinen schwierigen Stellen. Und dann bringen wir meinen Freund hier eine konzertreife Darbietung. wondering why I had to practice on a Thursday afternoon. They probably believe you are a famous Russian impresario. 15 years playing quintets with them, and all for this moment, our one meeting. It means your system has worked very well, Bernard. Is it a bad sign they have sent you?
You asked for me.
I ask for you because I feel you will not betray me. That does not mean to say you will do what I want you to do. You had courage to come back.
You saved my life in Weimar, Walter. Perhaps I've been waiting 15 years to say thank you.
It is a lonely business, and I've been left too long on my own, Bernard. It has its effect, I'm afraid. I know what you have come to ask me. Twice already I've done that. Silas Gaunt sends me smoked salmon and Stilton and asks me to hang on for another year. I'm too old, Bernard. I cannot take the being afraid all the time. No more can my wife. Whoever it is in London, something has been said, here or in Moscow. I can almost feel them begin to close in.
You say you can identify this whoever it is in London? Have you brought the evidence with you?
That is my bargain, Bernard. My conditions. You get me and my wife out, and I'll bring the evidence with me. I'm tired. It doesn't work no longer to believe it will happen sometimes in the future.
What is this evidence of yours?
4 pages of handwriting.
A handwritten report? A Soviet agent breaking all the rules?
Deliberately. It was a minute of a meeting between Bank of England and Cabinet Office. Bound to end up on my desk sooner or later. At which point I call for you, as I've done. And the KGB hope to catch the two of us before you get me and the evidence out over the wall. They'll be looking for you today all over Berlin. Your mole in London still, she doesn't know my real identity. It is the handwriting of a woman. I'm sorry. We only have these 2 hours to practice. I think I should pretend everything is normal today.
Walter, I need to phone London.
Use office up the corridor. A privilege of rank even for amateur musicians. Dial 5 and then the number. They'll be listening. Be discreet.
Fiona. Treason has done his worst. Her worst.
Where are you? How long have I got? Bojmi Deti. They'll be coming out of school in 10 minutes.
It is sad I cannot say goodbye to them, as I would have liked to. Next week, they will know I was a traitor. What will happen to me on the other side?
You'll be flown directly to England in an RAF plane. No formalities, Walter.
And then?
Place in the country while they debrief you.
Du, Walter, ich gehe jetzt.
Will I see Silas?
Oh, he'll be there, I'm sure.
Bis demnächst, nicht? Ja, ich auch, ne? Ich gehe dann. Wiedersehen, Walter. Bis dann. Bis zum nächsten Mal, Walter.
Strange how now the time has come. I almost hesitate. It is frightening to leave everything behind. So many years of your life. All of your life. And to be able to take so little with you. Was ist eigentlich los? You know who it is, the woman with the handwriting. Mein Gott, es ist deine Frau. Mrs. Sampson.
You must admit, Walter, this whole business does have its funny side. You sent for me all the way over here because you trust me. And then we discover that my wife is the defector.
I don't think there's any funny side. Not for you, Bernd. You are on the wrong side of the world to suddenly discover your wife is a defector. The first time in 5 years, they sent you back into the East. And now you have to tell them your wife is KGB. You have told them am Telefon?
I couldn't get through. It's time to try again.
You have no urgency?
Like you said, Walter, I'm on the wrong side of the wall.
That's enough this afternoon. Oh, no, it's all right. Leave it, leave it. Cryer, Dickie Cryer.
Samson.
Bernard? Where the hell are you? I thought you were supposed to...
Dickie, listen.
I have identified the mole.
Security, Bernard, security.
Fiona Samson.
For Christ's sake, Bernard, Fiona runs the Yellow Submarine. She can't let a leak.
The children have been taken to my mother's. They'll need protection. My mother's house, Dickie. They'll be going for the children.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Na klar. Gut, wa?
I don't think you should sleep at home tonight. Ring your wife and tell her to meet you somewhere.
We have a Laube out in Buchholz, a little summer house on an allotment.
Tomorrow you come into the office as if everything was normal. Bring photocopies of the handwritten pages, meet me on the lake. You know the quarries?
And my wife?
I'll bring your wife. Just tell her to stay in the Laube tomorrow until I come.
I wish I could think of something to say.
You know what people say in the East? Why can't the damned Nazis come back to look after their roads? It's an old joke.
Have you documents?
I'll be all right as long as it's not the Stasi or the KGB.
Looks like traffic, not Stasis.
Look at them. Obsessed with uniform. These people never will change.
Where's the gallery then, Walter?
It's near there. And it's not a place to get trapped down.
You be careful too, Walter. That 1,250 miles, 6.5 hours in the air. 5 border crossings. 44 minutes late.
We picked the children up from the school. I met your London colleague in a school playground. I looked round at the other man. He looked round at the other man. We looked like sexual perverts. And your nanny thought we were both kidnappers. The real kidnappers arrived 1/2 minute too late. Time things close, Bernie.
They are safe at your mother's.
guarded?
Armed guards. And Dickie Cryer. He looked puzzled.
It's going to be bad tomorrow.
Was it Fiona?
Yes.
Ach, du großer Gott. Tailed? Me, probably. Ever since I came through the checkpoint. Major Erich Dennis, KGB Berlin office.
Fiona's first victim.
Shouting to warn you off. That means they know you're here, Bernie.
They're still waiting for us to lead them to Brahms. You tread very carefully tomorrow, my friend. He's going to need your help.
You'd better get a move on. They're bound to know we're here.
Where's Walter?
Waiting by the lake. With his 4 sheets of paper.
What happened?
They had the Stasi's front and back as soon as he put them in the photocopy machine. Dr. Walter von Munters is a very cool man. He had his escape planned.
We're running out of time. No, you take these to England. Give them to Silas.
You're not coming with us?
Don't worry about me. I'll find a way back. Makes us all square for Weimar.
I'm sorry, Bernd. The way it happened for you.
Come. Scheiße. Follow that track as fast as you can. They'll be waiting for you.
Viel Glück.
So, jetzt nehmen Sie die Maske. Keine Angst. Alles gut. Alles klar? Halben Stunde ist es wieder draußen. Viel Glück. Viel Glück, Walter. Toi, toi, toi.
How is it going over? Car? Truck? Train? Or with a tourist bus through Checkpoint Charlie? Your head, Dr. Walter von Munte. If he reaches the West in safety, I don't think you will ever see the sunshine again. Нет. No hands on you, they told me, Sukin Sen. I wonder who protects you so carefully. Don't worry about your Herr Dr. von Munte. We caught him an hour ago.
May I? I think we can give up this charade. The only thing that matches with your files is a photograph. It's a strain, isn't it, having to remember identification stories?
used to spend weeks on that in training. The invention of stories and foreign languages. My specialization, Latin America. It's a bloody nightmare.
Perhaps you wouldn't mind telling me why there's been no serious attempt to interrogate me.
You're right. It's ridiculous not to make an advantage of your state of mind. You should have been interrogating for 5 hours while you were warm. Or to be more precise, cold. Frightened cold, Mr. Sampson. But instead I was overruled by some KGB colonel. Some party bastard sitting behind his fat desk. You know what it's like. We both work the tough side of the business.
Major?
Major Erich Stinnes, KGB Berlin office. Mrs. Sampson, SIS, late of London Central. Yes, my wife, Major Stinnes. Mother of my children.
The children were picked up at your mother's last night, after Vern had left.
Colonel. Then you may need this.
It's going to cause you a lot of trouble back at London Central, that telephone call. Sentimental, really. Thank you. You will be going home.
Can't be styled a bit, will it? Having your husband down the end of the road?
I've made it a condition that you should have access to the children.
Access? Where?
In Moscow, I'm afraid. Berlin's too close to the border. And too full of your school chums.
Safe passage?
I can protect you there.
How long have you been protecting me?
You haven't needed it for
How long, Fiona? God, what a perfect cover I was for you. Every time I came back from the East, sigh share your little sigh of relief? Pat me on the head, tell me how brave I was. Put your arms around me. Make me feel warm and safe. Jesus Christ. How many lives have you made me live?
The relief was genuine. I suppose I should say I'm glad the pretending is all over. I hope you'll do everything you can to make things easy for the children.
Well, it depends who's got them, doesn't it?
They're waiting for me in Moscow.
Apparently for me in London. I wonder what would have happened if your little gamble had come off. You'd have been able to carry on, I suppose. You had to have got rid of me, though. How long, Fiona? How long have you been spying?
I've had my own private goodbye plan for every hour of every day and night. You're being swapped.
Why?
You're more used to me back there. And there's nothing you can tell them here that I can't tell them. Besides, you always were very good at stirring the mud. I wouldn't want Dickie and Brett to have too easy a time. Now, don't ask me.
You love me because you were told to.
I expect you'll want to sleep. You'll have a bed.
I'm sorry, Bernard.
Save it, Frank. Where are the kids?
With your mother.
How do you know?
I talked to them an hour ago on the phone.
Poor Fiona.
Poor Fiona?
Did Brahms make it?
Yes.
And his wife?
Uh-huh.
Let's go home.
Just making sure that MI5 stay within the parameters of decency, Bernard. And within the limits of their brief.
That's very thoughtful of you, Brad.
Well, I can leave you to keep an eye on them yourself now. Your nanny had to go home. See her own family. Doris will be looking after you for a while.
Why are they doing that?
Oh, I expect your daddy must have lost something.
Excuse me. Not while the kids are here. Okay? If you want to play hide and seek, you wait till they're at school. Out.
Len Deighton's trilogy is available in hardback and paperback from bookshops.
This episode of Game, Set and Match can be seen again this Saturday night at 8:05 on Channel 4.